What is going on, my gurus? It's me, Team RI, back with another podcast, and this is not a ordinary podcast. I am going to discuss and give you my predictions of the WWE 2013 Extreme Rules live from St. Louis, Missouri, home of Randy Orton. Alrighty, then let's kick this off with the pre-show is the return of The Miz versus Cody Rhodes. Now, The Miz was gone off TV for a while now. He was making a TV movie, and it's going to be aired around December of this year. That's going to be awesome. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I am going with The Miz to pick up this victory. It should be a good one to get ready for the actually pay-per-view. I'm not too sure how much time they will give this. It's a pre-show, so I don't think anyone gives a shit about this match. They just slapped this match at the last minute like they usually do. No build-up at all. That kind of sucks. But I really wish WWE really focused on the pre-show, like on the build-up, then people could actually tune in. This is for the people who actually at the pay-per-view, and they had something to watch, and it's what it is. But once again, I am going with The Miz. I guaranteed sometime around summer or fall, The Miz will be world champion or be the new number one contender down the road. I could be totally wrong. Okay, now to actually kick off the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, I am taking a wild guess. It will be the strap match. Mark Henry versus Sheamus. Now, this is not the best feud. I don't care who wins, but I have to pick because these are my predictions. So I am going with Sheamus because he wants revenge. What happened a few weeks ago on Raw and SmackDown, and these two guys are not going anywhere in the company. Mark Henry is a former world champion. Sheamus is a former WWE champion. Maybe down the road that Sheamus will become a world champion down the road, but not right now. So once again, I'm going with Sheamus. This should be a good one. It all depends how much airtime WWE let him perform. Alrighty then, next match in the card will be Extreme Rules match, Randy Orton versus The Big Show. Now, these two guys have been bickering ever since WrestleMania 29. It was Randy Orton, Big Show, and Sheamus versus The Shield, and we all know what happened to that. Now, I thought, and the rest of the wrestling fans thought Randy Orton was going to turn heel. Never happened. So, once again, we drank the freaking Kool-Aid. And I'm picking Randy Orton to pick up the victory. This should be a decent one, and all the weapons will be available, and hopefully they go outside the ring in the parking lot, some good shit, use some garbage cans, ladders, chairs, extinguishers. Maybe we will see a heel turn because the next pay-per-view will be Payback, live from Chicago, Illinois, where I'm attending, and there's a promo, so check it out. I think it was available earlier today on YouTube. They didn't promote it at all on SmackDown or Raw because it's kind of too early. It's still in the middle of May. So once again, I'm going with Randy Orton, the Viper. And plus, both of you guys are freaking boring, so I don't give a shit who wins, but I'm going with Randy Orton. Next match, this should be a good match, hopefully. The WWE United States Championship match, Kofi Kingston versus Dean Ambrose, a member of the Shield. Finally, one of the members get a single title shot. Should be a good one. And I'm going with Dean Ambrose become the new United States champion. Bank on it, or I could be wrong. It all depends how WWE like to book things at the last minute. And I like Dean Ambrose. I like his whole character. He has awesome mic skills. I like his ring attire and all good jazz. So once again, I'm going Dean Ambrose. Next match in the card, speaking of the Shield, the WWE Tag Team Champions of the World in a Toronto Tag Team match. That means all four um, guys will face in the ring at the same time. That'd be awesome. Now, I'm not too sure if they can use weapons or not. Probably not. So, probably there's some rules in this match. So, Team Hell No versus Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns for the belts. So, I'm going with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns because the new tag team champions. I give credit for Team Hell No. They had the belts for a while now, but it really pissed me off. They hardly defend them on Raw, SmackDown, or once in Blue Moon on pay-per-view. It's not their fault. It's the creators. I know you guys don't believe me, but it's damn true. So, and I really hopefully after this event, Team Hell No go their separate ways, and maybe Daniel Bryan will compete for the world belt, and for Kane, I'm not too sure where it could go from. What's the next thing for Kane? Okay, next thing on the agenda will be the World Heavyweight Champion #1 contender I Quit match. Now, the original schedule plan was it was going to be a triple threat match. Dolph would defend his World Championship versus Jack Swagger and the Rio in the ladder match. Now, we all know what happened last Friday night on SmackDown. Actually, it was taped a couple weeks ago on Tuesday night. He had a concussion, so Teddy Long had to change his whole plan, so he will not be able to compete in this pay-per-view. That sucks because I like Dolph. He came a long way and all that good jazz. So, what I said earlier, it's a #1 contender match, but it's an I Quit match. I really prefer like a ladder match with the contract hang up in the rafters, but what is what is. So I'm going with the Rio, and he will challenge Dolph for the World Heavyweight Championship, maybe the next pay-per-view, and that will be a Payback. That'd be a pretty good match, I think. Okay, and hopefully they get enough airtime. Now, next match, the Steel Cage match, Triple H versus Brock Lesnar, #3. Because they met at SummerSlam, they met at WrestleMania this past year, and all that bullshit. Now, I really thought WrestleMania will end the feud, but no, they want to end the feud at the Extreme Rules at the Steel Cage match. I really like to see old school Steel Cage match, the blue one, but I don't think WWE wants to go in the direction. They want the one that comes from the ceiling. You know, that was an awesome one back in the day, the blue one. I remember that one because my brother, myself, my dad went to United Center, 94 SummerSlam. I see Undertaker versus Undertaker and Owen Hart versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Rest in peace, Owen Hart. And that was a very, very awesome match. And I know you guys don't believe me because back in the day, there was no such thing as a YouTube. So take my word for it or not. Okay, I'm going with Lesnar. Lesnar really needs this win. Does Triple H really need this win? No. Because I'm kind of mad that Lesnar did not feud with anyone else besides Triple H. Hopefully after this feud, Lesnar will face some other guys. Maybe like Punk if he's back in time. Maybe like Wade Barrett. Some guys who was main event caliber. So I don't know. There's some other guys I can't really think of on my top of my head. Maybe The Miz. But probably Brock Lesnar will whoop the shit out of him. Now I heard a lot of rumors at WrestleMania 30. It'd be Brock versus The Rock. The rematch from SummerSlam '02. I like to see that rematch be electrifying if WWE booked the shit right. Okay, now for the main event. Everyone's looking for this shit. I don't know, maybe. Okay, the WWE Championship, the last man standing match. John Cena, current WWE Champion versus Ryback. Now, Ryback recently turned heel. Now, we all know that John Cena has an injury, and now I'm not too sure this is part of a storyline or legit, because I made a video, or actually a podcast, that breaking news, John Cena's hurt, and look at the next night on Raw, he showed up, so I kind of fell for it. So I think they just want to sell tickets, so you can never believe on TV or the internet. You just gotta believe for yourself. Now, something's big gonna happen. Now, probably you guys don't believe me. You might say, oh, Team RI, it's just gonna be an average last man standing match. But wait, this would be kind of cool. The return of CM Punk, because right now WWE's lacking in that kind of roster because John Cena's got to pull his weight. The Rock is out of action, making movies and all that good stuff. So I am thinking John Cena and the Ryback will duke it out, and for out of nowhere, CM Punk will come back early. And people say, what the hell? Holy shit. And give GTS to John Cena and Ryback. I don't know who will get the victory. Maybe it will be no winner, and John Cena will get the belt. And then next pay-per-view will be Payback, and maybe John Cena versus CM Punk. And CM Punk, that's his hometown, Chicago, Illinois, and they'll have a good match. I don't want to see a triple threat match because we saw that match at Survivor Series of last year in Indianapolis, and that match was okay. Was there live? The atmosphere was okay. I guess they don't give a shit about that main event. But overall, that could happen, or John Cena could win that match easily, or maybe Ryback could kick the shit out of John Cena from the injury and pick up the victory and become the new WWE champion. I don't know how this is gonna play out, but overall, I'm going with no winner, no contest. So, and John Cena will still become WWE champion. So those are my predictions. Take it or leave it. I did my best, and on the card live from St. Louis, Missouri, 8 freaking matches. If you want to count, the pre-show is 9. That's kind of weird for an average Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Now last year, 2012, from Chicago, Illinois, it was a very, very awesome pay-per-view. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, awesome match. CM Punk and Y2J. Now I forgot one match. Speaking of Y2J, Chris Jericho versus Fandango. Now these guys have a little feud going on. Now Fandango pick up the huge upset at WrestleMania 29. Now there's no stipulation at all. They're gonna do the same thing like they did last year. Extreme Rules, spin the wheel at the pre-show, and we'll find out what kind of stipulation. Maybe it'll be a table match. We'll find out. In that case, I am going with Y2J get a revenge. So now that's all my predictions. Hopefully I got them all correctly. Hopefully I did not miss nothing. If I did, then sorry. No one's perfect on YouTube. So that's about it. Have a good one. And yes, I will do my review sometime on Monday. So enjoy the pay-per-view, and I will do like a live reaction from Hooters like I did in the past. So have a good one, my viewers. It's very, very nice out here tonight. 75 degrees from Indiana. Very calm and collective. And that's all I'm going to say. Overall, this pay-per-view looks okay on paper. Hopefully it could deliver some holy shit moments. I like to see some blood in one of these matches, like the Lesnar and Triple H match, in a steel cage match. John Cena, Ryback, I don't see we're going to see any blood because it's a PG, but you never know. Anything can happen. Don't give up on this product. Wrestling fans, do not ever give up on the the WWE. Now, I'm going to sign off. Enjoy the pay-per-view tomorrow night. I'm out here. Sign off from the most electrifying YouTuber ever, Team Right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great Saturday night. Ciao.